Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to day 3. So glad you could join me. What am I talking about today? I'm talking about resetting from stress. Now this is different from yesterday's reset. Yesterday was resetting from fatigue, getting more energy. Today we're talking about particularly stress. You know, you can be fatigued with stress, but with stress you've got high adrenaline and high cortisol. And these are your stress hormones, and these are there for a reason, and it's good. We do need them, and we need to be stressed from now and again. It's a survival mechanism. It puts us into sympathetic nervous system. It puts us into fight flight. If we're chased by a tiger, adrenaline and cortisol peak. They take blood from everywhere and they put it into our muscles so we can run away. We get tunnel vision and we're there, we can run. We've got those, you've heard about people that have got that extra strength. So it's there for a reason. The problem is, humans, we don't know how to come down from stress anymore. And I'm seeing that even domesticated animals don't even need to do it anymore. They don't know how to do it. They're starting to get depression and needing Valium and getting anxiety. So this is a domestication issue of the species and also animals as well. Wild animals know how to do it. They know, and they've got it down packed. They're in the wild. You've got a zebra in the wild. It's being chased by a lion. The lion doesn't catch it. The zebra shakes out the stress and the adrenaline comes out of the muscles, and then it gets on with eating. It's not thinking, oh, when's the next lion coming? Oh, I feel stressed. Oh, I feel this. And it's mulling it over. And then the stress is lasting for a long time. It's getting over it quickly. So we need to have little habits in our toolkit that help us to come down from stress, adapt to stress, and so it's not causing all sorts of negative symptoms. There are so many stresses in our life. We've got food intolerances like almonds, soy, wheat, eggs, dairy. We've got environmental stresses like pollution, Wi-Fi, EMS, chemicals, smoke. We've got personal issues. We've got internal infections that cause stress. We've got trauma. We've got scar tissue, operations. All of these, we've got our own mind that's talking all the time. All of these cause stress, and all of these cause adrenaline and cortisol to peak. So you can see how there's a lot of things that can go wrong, and why a lot of us are constantly in fight flight, in sympathetic nervous system. We don't want to be in fight flight. We want to be in rest and digest. We want to be clear. We want our food to digest. We want our memory to be good. We don't want to be this sensitive all the time. And we just have got to a stage where we're so sensitive, so much stress, that it's become part of life. It's become part of who we are as a human species. Trauma is a big one that I find causes stress. I've got clients that, get divorced, and 6 months later they come and see me and they're like, I feel anxious, I'm gaining weight, I don't feel good, I'm not sleeping. And we do their hormone tests, and their adrenaline and their cortisol is through the roof. This is 6 months later. It hasn't gone down. So that stress they experienced 6 months ago is still there. It's still heightened. It's still top of everything, and it's still causing lots and lots of problems. During stress, adrenaline and cortisol raise, and what this does is this suppresses a couple of things. It suppresses progesterone, which is our feel-good hormone. Progesterone regulates your fertility, it regulates your menstrual cycle, it's a diuretic, makes you feel good, it helps your skin, it helps your hair. Adrenaline and cortisol suppress this. But what they also do is they raise aldosterone. Aldosterone is a hormone that regulates fluid. So what this does is it encourages your body to hold on to sodium, which causes water retention. And it encourages your body to lose magnesium and potassium. This causes dehydration, but also urinating a lot. So you might need to pee all the time. So that's something that happens. Another thing that happens is it encourages estrogen to rise. So you get estrogen dominance, and you get symptoms like painful breasts, heavy painful periods, endometriosis, weight gain, cellulite, tummy weight, heavy periods, all of those kind of things when your adrenaline and cortisol are high. When adrenaline and cortisol are high, they also suppress some hormones. So adrenaline and cortisol also suppress progesterone, not suppress hormones, suppress functions, sorry. They also suppress some functions. So for example, your immune system, they suppress your immune system. So you might feel like you're getting coughs and colds all the time. They take blood away from your digestive tract. So you might get constipated, you might get lots of wind, you might get IBS symptoms, reflux symptoms, all sorts of things like that. They also suppress your thyroid, your metabolic function, so you might feel cold, you might feel sluggish, you might get constipation, you might be gaining weight. And lastly, they suppress your ovary function, and so you might have fertility problems. So we can see with this long-term adrenaline, long-term cortisol, what it can really be doing to your body. Other things that you might experience: anxiety, high blood pressure, inflammation, blood sugar imbalance, fogginess, memory problems, easily to bruise, lots of stretch marks. It causes a breakdown of connective tissue and collagen tissue, so you might get premature aging, you might get sort of softer fat. It encourages breakdown of muscle, so you might get more fat to muscle ratio. So there are lots of things in your body that are signs and that are good indicators to you that your stress hormones are not adapting and they're not doing what they should do, and they're high all the time. This is particularly common with people that might exercise intensely every day. It puts up the adrenaline and the cortisol, and they kind of get start to gain weight. They're more weighty than lean, so that can be to do with the stress hormones as well. So it pays to check your stress hormones out and to use these habits to help you adapt to stress. So the 3 habits, what are they? Well, one of them is not really a habit but a way of life. It's increasing your rapid eye movement sleep. REM sleep is a wonder. It has been shown in studies to help people adapt and deal with stress. Now, the old thinking was that when people had stress or trauma or post-traumatic stress, they had nightmares, this was bad. And so what they would do is they would self-medicate with drugs, or self-medicate with alcohol, or self-medicate with antihistamines, or they would go to the GP and the GP would give them sleeping medication. What all of these things do is it suppresses your rapid eye movement sleep. So what this does is, even though you feel like you're sleeping, it's prolonging your body from adapting to the trauma or the stress. So this causes chronic stress and post-traumatic stress syndrome. What we want to happen is we want to encourage REM so that your brain can start to work through the trauma. It can start to figure it out and understand. We want about 90 to 110 minutes of REM sleep a night, studies have shown. And there are a few things you can do to increase your rapid eye movement sleep. So the things you don't want to do: alcohol, nicotine, sleeping medication, drugs, all suppress rapid eye movement sleep. Also, a low caloric diet and a low carb diet have been shown to suppress it as well. So what's been shown to really bring it on is to have a small portion of carbohydrate with your dinner, like some sweet potato, pumpkin or basmati rice, or about an hour before you sleep, having a serve of fruit, particularly 2 kiwi fruits, has been shown to help with your rapid eye movement sleep. So trying those things out will help to improve your sleep, to work through the trauma and the stress. Also exercising daily, so doing yoga daily or going for a 20 to 40 minute walk a day, and having your bedtime at the same time every night, all help your rapid eye movement sleep. So just go through that again. So no, sleeping tablets, alcohol, nicotine, drugs suppress it. What encourages rapid eye movement sleep is carbohydrate with dinner or 2 kiwi fruits before an hour before bed. And exercising daily and getting your bedtime at the same time helps. So that's the first habit. The second habit is grounding. Grounding is absolutely wonderful to help you reset from stress and reset your nervous system. Grounding is shown to reduce cortisol and reduce adrenaline, and it's been shown to increase cortisol and no, it hasn't. Increase serotonin. Sorry, I went off in a tangent there. Grounding has been shown to reduce cortisol, reduce adrenaline, and it's been shown to increase neurotransmitters, your serotonin and dopamine. It's wonderful. So I encourage you, especially when you're going through a stressful event, to ground daily, 20 to 40 minutes a day, skin on the ground, and then you get those lovely negative ions from the ground. They replace the positive ions. This alkalizes your body, this helps your nervous system. It's one of the best ways to reset from stress. Thirdly is quiet time. Noise can be so overbearing when it comes to stress, and if your nervous system is in a very wound up place, you need that quiet, and you need the quiet time. It's the most important thing after sleep that you can do. So 10 minutes a day of quiet time is perfect. Or you can listen to meditation, a guided meditation. So something like Headspace, Calm, Buddhify, Insight Timer, Waking Up, 10% Happier, all have wonderful meditations on. Do this 10 minutes a day, every day, and you will notice a difference. So these are my 3 habits to reset from stress. Of course, there are other things you can do, like take magnesium, increase your potassium foods, increase your magnesium foods, have a green juice a day, have barley grass, have beautiful soups with lots of minerals and lots of vegetables in, all wonderful ways to reset from stress. But my 3 top at the moment: increasing your REM sleep, grounding 20 to 40 minutes a day, and quiet time 10 minutes a day, or meditation 10 minutes a day. So I hope you enjoyed these reset your stress tips, and I'm going to be on tomorrow in the reset series talking about your hormones and how to reset your hormones. So I can't wait for that. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you've got any questions, please pop them below. So bye for now.